looking forward to learning from them and developing, and yeah, can't wait to get started.
I remember the other question probably somebody asked you at the draft night. The team has been doing very well, but they couldn't get over the hump
Yes.
for the past couple of seasons. Where do you feel like your game can help the team jump that hump and get over
Yeah.
the championship?
I think just learning under Brian and throughout college in St. Cloud State, I'm really solid in all three zones and just really want to make an impact in the P-Dub and then also, make a name for myself here at Toronto. But I think it's just soaking it all in and learning from, the other players and sticking to my game, which is physical, fast, and locking down the D zone, but I can still put pucks in the back of the net, so I'm looking forward to doing that in the fall.
You finished the season on quite the hot streak. Was there anything you changed or anything that clicked down the stretch for you?
I think for me it was just embracing it being my last season and having fun and kind of finding that flow state. But I think, just having a solid pregame routine as well, making sure that you're in proper mindset to play free and have fun.
I just learned this. Tell me about the rugby side.
Yeah, so randomly, I guess, Brian at St. Cloud, he got an email requesting for me to go to a crossover camp
Okay.
at the training center in Chula Vista, actually. And yeah, I just thought it would be a great experience for me. And obviously, rugby is a really physical sport, and so is the PWHL. So yeah, it was just a great experience. I had never played rugby prior to that, but
Was it natural for you? Did it come?
I mean, I played other sports growing up.
Yeah.
So I always,
There's a ball.
knew how to catch a ball, throw a ball. But yeah, it was a great experience. It was really fun. I'm not much of a runner, but maybe in another life I'd play rugby.
When was that camp?
It was last summer. I think it was like June 14th for a couple of days. So yeah, it was great to go San Diego and everything.
And I couldn't help notice the hug with Brian on stage after.
Yeah.
How hopeful was he that you were going to slip to, what were they, 7 or 8?
Yeah. I really didn't have much conversation before. I think it was kind of a whirlwind for him as well, finding out that he was going to be coach at Vancouver. Super happy for him. He's going to do a great job. But obviously, yeah, we shared that hug and just had a great relationship at St. Cloud, and he was a huge part of my development. So I'm really happy for him and excited to compete against him.
How did that St. Cloud program change once Brian got there?
Yeah, well, he came in, and I was very, very happy. Obviously, he's a professional just with all of his experience overseas, and then he's been a coach for a long time. So it was incredible to be a part of, kind of rebuilding the program, and that's why I wanted to go in St. Cloud in general. So, yeah, really happy that he stepped in and made a change.
I'm going to take it your roommate situation's pretty much settled for you here because who's been drafted with you?
Yes, so Michigan, and then played against them in WCHA as well, so we're really excited to be coming in as a draft class.
And as you look ahead to this rookie season, what do you think is the biggest area for you that you're looking to improve on in your rookie season?
Yeah, I think just the speed of the game is going to be an adjustment at first, but looking forward to learning and adjusting and making sure that that's minimal as well. But just looking forward to the atmosphere and meeting the fans and, just experiencing playing pro hockey.
I know you, at the draft, you said you have pretty much a prototypical power forward game, and on this team, Natalie Spooner has that role a little bit and did amazingly well in the first season. Did you look at what she was able to accomplish at the net front and that kind of thing? Is that anything you might model your game after?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, she's incredible, so being able to play alongside her is going to be a lot of fun, and she's definitely someone that I've looked at over the last, couple years, and then especially, leading up to, now playing pro, so it's going to be really fun to learn from her and try to mimic what she does.
Do you like to go to the net front and power play and get in those battles?
Yes, absolutely. I think that's definitely how I've made a name for myself as well, growing up playing with the boys and then transitioning into a higher level. You definitely have to, battle net front, battle in the corners, and that's kind of the name of the game, especially in the P-Dub with it being so physical.
How long did you play with the boys?
About 10 years.
So right up until you were...
Right up until, I pretty much right up until I transitioned to girls. When I knew I wanted to play college hockey, that was something that I needed to do. So.
And have you had a chance to talk to Troy as well about just, where you might fit in the lineup or get into any details?
Yeah, we haven't had that conversation yet, but I know that he's really excited about my development, and I'm really excited to work with him as well. He's an amazing coach. So
Is he going to give you a binder of homework to study like
I'm
the others?
I'm sure, but I'm all for it. Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Emma.
Thank you
Congratulations.
very much. Thank you.